There are things I used to buy without even thinking twice. Back then it felt normal. It felt justified. It even felt smart, but something changed. Over the last few years, prices have gone up, quality has gone down, and companies have gotten way better at hiding how much you're actually spending. And the scary part, most people are still spending like it's 2016, in a world that's completely different in 2026. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 things that are no longer worth your money. And some of them might be things you're still paying for right now without even realizing how much they're costing you. This isn't about being cheap. This is about understanding that the rules have changed. What used to be a good deal is now a financial trap. And if you don't adjust, you slowly leak money every single month without ever noticing it. So let's start with number one. 1. Food delivery apps. Food delivery apps used to feel like magic. You could sit at home, press a few buttons, and your favorite food would show up at your door. And in the early days, it actually was a good deal. Because companies like DoorDash and Uber Eats were subsidizing the cost just to get you hooked. But in 2026, it's one of the worst financial decisions you can make. Because now you're not just paying for food. You're paying delivery fees, service fees, small order fees, taxes, tips, and on top of all that, the menu prices are higher inside the app. That $12 meal is suddenly $22 or even $25 by the time you check out. You're literally paying 30 to 40% more for convenience, and that's how they get you. It doesn't feel expensive in the moment, but over time, it quietly destroys your budget. Backhand index pointing right better option, pick it up yourself or cook more at home. 2. Brand new cars. There was a time when buying a new car made sense. Lower interest rates, lower prices, manageable payments. But today, the average car payment is pushing $700 to $800 a month. And most people are stretching loans to 6, 7, even 8 years just to afford it. Think about that. You're locking yourself into years of payments for something that's losing value every single day. And here's the part most people ignore. You're not just paying for the car, you're paying thousands in interest for the privilege of owning something that's depreciating. That's a double loss. Backhand index pointing right better option. Buy a 3-5 year used car. Let someone else take the depreciation hit, not you. 3. Upgrading your phone every year. There was a time when upgrading your phone every year actually felt worth it. New designs, faster speeds, big improvements. But now, the difference between one model and the next day is barely noticeable, yet somehow people are still spending $1,000 plus every year. Why? Because companies have mastered one thing. Backhand index pointing right, making you feel like your current phone is outdated when it's not. It's not a technology upgrade anymore. It's a psychological upgrade cycle. Backhand index pointing right better option. Keep your phone for 3-4 years. Upgrade only when there's a real difference. 4. Actively managed funds. This one is a silent wealth killer. Actively managed funds sound smart. You're paying professionals to pick the best investments for you. But here's the truth. Most of them don't even beat the market. And on top of that, they charge you high fees every single year, and those fees compound against you. Over 20-30 years, that's not thousands lost. That's hundreds of thousands or even millions. Backhand index pointing right better option. Low-cost index funds. Simple, boring, effective. 5. Extended warranties. This is one of the biggest profit machines in retail. You're buying something expensive, and right before checkout they ask, "Do you want to protect it?" And in that moment, they use fear to sell you something you probably don't need. Because many warranties overlap with credit card protection, most people never even use them, and they're often full of exclusions. Backhand index pointing right better option. Accept the risk and save your money. 6. Wellness products. Wellness used to be simple. Sleep well, eat well, move your body, but now it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Selling $20 smoothies, expensive supplements, trendy health hacks, all promising one thing. Backhand index pointing right results without effort, and that's the trap, because the truth is there's no shortcut. Backhand index pointing right better option. Do the boring things consistently. They're free and they actually work. 7. Starter homes. This one might surprise you. Owning a home used to be the goal, but in 2026, the math doesn't always make sense anymore. With high interest rates, owning can cost 30-40% more per month than renting. And most people don't factor in maintenance, taxes, insurance, so they end up paying way more just for the idea of ownership. Backhand index pointing right better option. Rent and invest the difference, at least until the numbers make sense again. 8. Status spending this is where money quietly disappears. Designer clothes, expensive nights out, luxury everything, not because people need it, but because they want to be seen with it. Here's a simple question. Backhand index pointing right, would you still buy it if no one could see it? If the answer is no, you're not buying it for yourself. You're buying it for approval, and that's one of the most expensive habits you can have. 9. Fast food. Fast food used to be cheap. That was the whole point. But now, a meal can easily cost $12 to $15, and at that price, you could get something way better from a local restaurant. So now you're paying almost the same price for lower quality food. Backhand index pointing right, better option. Spend the same money but get real value. 10. Expensive concerts. Concerts used to be affordable experiences. Now, they've turned into luxury events. Between ticket prices, fees, travel, food, you could easily spend $300, $500 in one night. And a big reason, people normalized paying those prices. Backhand index pointing right, better option. Go to smaller shows. Better experience, fraction of the cost. Conclusion, here's the reality. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a spending awareness problem. Because it's not one big purchase that holds you back. It's small, repeated decisions that slowly drain your money over time. And in 2026, you can't afford to spend blindly anymore. Because the system is designed to make you overpay without realizing it. So I'm curious, backhand index pointing right, what's something you've stopped buying recently? Because it just doesn't feel worth it anymore. Let me know in the comments.